They were America's favorite TV family, but off camera, they were lovers, rivals, and heartbreakers. And Sofia Vergara? She was at the center of it all. On screen, they were husbands and wives, brothers and sisters, dads, moms, and children. But behind the scenes of Modern Family, the lines blurred and the drama got real. The first whispers started in season 1. Late-night rehearsals turned into late-night rides. Private dressing rooms weren't always so private. And some cast members, they were crossing lines they swore they never would. Sofia Vergara was the show's breakout star, stunning, seductive, and unmissable. By season 2, one of her married co-stars was reportedly obsessed. The two were seen leaving wrap parties together, sharing cars, whispering in corners, always smiling but never admitting anything. One crew member said it wasn't just chemistry, it was real tension, and it was dangerous. Julie Bowen, her on-screen rival, reportedly found out, and according to rumors, she confronted Sofia in her trailer. What happened inside that trailer? No one knows. But for the rest of that season, the women barely spoke. But that was just the first crack. The next one involved 2 cast members no one expected. And when the tabloids caught wind of the hotel meeting in Vegas, everything started to unravel. It started with one blurry photo and exploded into a wildfire of rumors. But the strangest part, no one denied it. The Las Vegas trip was supposed to be a cast getaway, just a break between filming blocks. But insiders say 2 cast members didn't even book separate rooms. The blurry photo, leaked to a gossip site in 2013, showed a man, clearly a Modern Family lead, entering the hotel lobby around 2 a.m. 10 minutes later, Sofia Vergara. Same door, same smile. TMZ didn't run the photo. Too risky. But that didn't stop the rumors. Some say it was just a coincidence. Others say the crew already knew. The tension was obvious, said one hairstylist, and not the kind you act on screen. During that same time, Julie Bowen and Ty Burrell were seen having serious discussions on set. Were they talking about scripts or damage control? The producers of the show apparently had a private meeting with Sofia, and just days later, her real-life boyfriend was suddenly on set for 3 straight episodes. Was he there to visit or to warn someone? But if Sofia thought things were calming down, she had no idea what was about to happen next. Because another cast member, quiet, clean-cut, always out of the tabloids, was about to get caught. If you'd like to support the research we do to uncover deep stories like this one, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support means we can continue to bring these untold truths to light. He was the nice guy, the quiet one, the last person you'd expect to get caught. But that hotel door wasn't fully shut. While the rumors about Sofia were still simmering, the attention suddenly shifted to someone no one had ever questioned. Nolan Gould, the child star who grew up before the audience's eyes. Always polite, always grounded, until Vegas. A housekeeper at the same hotel claimed she walked in on something. She didn't name names that described a man young, athletic, with curly dark hair, and a woman, older, known from TV. Social media lit up. Fans guessed. Then someone found a blurry selfie posted and quickly deleted from a fan's account. 2 shadows. One, unmistakably Nolan's profile. The other, Julie Bowen. It seemed impossible. Julie was like a TV mom to him. They'd always had a sweet, maternal dynamic on camera, but off-screen, they had been spending more time together. Julie always protected him, one crew member said. She called him my golden boy. Was it innocence? Was it mentorship? Or something that crossed a line? And just when you thought it couldn't get more tangled, Sofia found out. And what she did next would change everything on sets. Sofia knew, not because anyone told her, but because she saw it. And she never looked at Julie the same again. It was supposed to be just another cast dinner, a rooftop in LA, good wine, inside jokes. But Sofia showed up late, and that was her mistake. When she walked in, they didn't see her right away. Julie was leaning close to Nolan, laughing, her hand on his arm. Too familiar, too relaxed. Sofia froze for just a second. Then she turned and walked out. Later that night, she didn't say a word. But the next morning, on set, everything changed. She refused to stand next to Julie in blocking. She skipped the group coffee runs. She smiled for the cameras, but behind the scenes, a Cold War had begun. Cast members whispered. Was it jealousy? Was it betrayal? Or was it something more? Julie seemed oblivious at first. Or maybe she was pretending. But soon, even the crew noticed the tension. They stopped talking completely, said one lighting tech. If Julie walked into a room, Sofia walked out. But the real crack came during season 9's finale taping. A line was cut, a scene was changed, and Julie found herself erased. Sofia may have had the spotlight, but Julie had something stronger, loyalty, and she was about to weaponize it. The tension on set wasn't just about jealousy anymore. It had become tactical. Julie had kept quiet for weeks. No public response, no confrontation. But silence doesn't mean surrender. She began to reposition herself, strategically bonding with the writers, laughing louder at table reads, pitching character ideas, especially ones that downplayed Gloria. One writer later admitted, she suddenly cared a lot about how Claire could grow. Then came the odd rewrites, scenes where Gloria's punchlines were trimmed, moments where Claire suddenly had the emotional arc. Sofia noticed, and she was furious. But what she didn't see, Julie wasn't alone in this. Behind the curtain, Ty Burrell, Phil Dunphy himself, had taken Julie's side. Not publicly, but he was in those meetings, and he agreed with her notes. He and Julie had always shared a professional closeness, but now it was alliance. And when Sofia tried to push back, she found the room colder than before. But the most surprising part, it wasn't about fame. It was about legacy. And when award season came, someone was snubbed, and someone else stood on that stage alone. The cameras stopped rolling, but the silence was louder than ever. And one cast member walked off, for good. By the final 2 seasons, the energy on set had shifted. There were no more inside jokes, no more impromptu dance-offs, just marked lines and long, cold silences. Sofia had learned to wear a smile in public, but her dressing room door stayed shut more often. Gone were the wild lunch breaks and selfie sprees. Julie, meanwhile, had her own armor, professionalism. No gossip, no scenes. But she had created distance and held it. Producers noticed. They tried off-site retreats, forced bonding days. Nothing worked. The warmth that once defines the cast had cracked. But the moment that shocked everyone came when one person decided they'd had enough. During a table read for season 10, Sofia suddenly closed her script, looked around the room, and walked out. Silence. Confused stares. She came back an hour later, smiling, as if nothing happened. But someone else didn't. Ty Burrell never said why, but after that moment, he stopped attending post-shoot drinks. He never took sides, but he stopped showing up. When the final episode wrapped, there was applause. There were tears, but no group photo. Just quiet goodbyes and a contract that would never be renewed. They made us laugh. They won awards. But behind the curtain, some wounds never healed. If you felt the tension, the silence, the looks, now you know why. Subscribe for more stories from behind the cameras, because the real drama was never in the script.